Okay, hello everybody. It is now 10 a.m. in Chicago, 11 p.m. in China, and about 8 p.m. in the UK time. This is FPL Potato Me, where we talk about Fantasy Premier League. My name is Meat Mushroom Head Potato, and this is.
Hokkien Mee.
Today we'll be talking about our final drafts, but also because of the timing of this week's video, we'll also talk about the press conferences since they just happened in the evening, afternoon in the UK. So first match, Crystal Palace versus Arsenal. That's the first game that kicks off the Premier League this Friday, UK time. So we have Smith Rowe, Tomiyasu, Vieira, not Patrice Vieira. What's the guy's name? The new Vieira at Arsenal, and Kieran Tierney. So Arteta said, so quote, this is what he said, 3 out of 4 are training this afternoon. If everything goes well, hopefully they are going to be in the squad. So it looks like maybe they'll have substitute appearance. I don't think they'll start. So any of you who have, especially Tierney and Tomiyasu, maybe you should leave them out of your squad.
Yep.
And then we've talked about how Palace can be quite tricky at home, but they have a terrible run of fixtures, as we've talked about before, Crystal Palace. And Vieira himself is saying we didn't have the best pre-season preparation. So those of you who are not aware, Crystal Palace had a lot of players who had fitness issues, or they did not meet the entry requirements for Singapore and Australia. They didn't get vaccinated, this kind of thing, etc., etc. So, some of you might not have been aware, but they've had basically 2 training camps. They had 1 team in the UK and then 1 team in Singapore and Australia. So that's not going to be the best for pre-season preparation. So, we've talked about how Arsenal have really, really good fixtures. That first fixture might not be that hard, considering the kind of difficult preparation that Crystal Palace have had. So that's there. Another game is Leeds versus Wolves. There's the press conference. Leeds is having a tough time. So one of your relegation predictions, Hokkien Mee, you've talked about Leeds maybe going down. And Leeds is really having a tough time, man. Liam Cooper is out. He's not going to be available this weekend. Dan James is suspended, so he's going to be out this weekend. Junior Firpo had a scan ahead of schedule, but still 2 to 3 weeks away from being match eligible. Adam Forshaw may be in training next week. Luke Ayling, a very important player for them, had surgery. He's ahead of schedule, but maybe be back in a couple of weeks. This is what Jesse Marsh has said. And then they had a terrible accident. This Danny Van Den Heuvel, he had a car accident with the under 20s in Holland. It looks really, really bad there, but thankfully he's showing good progress because he had a neck injury, car accident, very sway, car accident, neck injury. But it'll be a couple of months before he can train and all that. Huh?
Leeds one.
Leeds. So Leeds start following last season like this, the injury continued to sway like Max.
Never mind, they don't injure, also going to get relegated one.
Wow. That's the prediction. And another prediction from Hokkien Mee about Everton going down. The big news coming out of Everton is Dominic Calvert-Lewin having another freak injury, and he's going to be out for at least 6 weeks.
This guy forever injured one. Nothing injured, do anything out. Also injured.
6 weeks, man. 6 weeks. Wow.
Everton also going down.
Another game that we
prediction
had a press
into before World Cup, Lampard get sacked.
That's your prediction, That's your prediction,
Before World Cup, Lampard get sacked.
Because they don't have Richarlison anymore. Now DCL out as well. And then Rondon is suspended for the first week some more. First game, their first game is going to be Teruk for them against Chelsea. So for those of us who are flip-flopping whether to have a Chelsea asset, maybe Chelsea might be good for the first game.
First game only. Unless your squad can so good, your second game, third game, you can leave Chelsea out.
See what you plan to do.
Second game they versus Spurs, third game they versus
London Derby,
relegating team Leeds.
Yeah. So
Then
yeah,
it's
that's
good. Then
those
after
are-
that, fourth game they versus Leicester. So it's ping pong.
That's not bad. That's not bad. Leicester's so big news coming of Leicester as well. Kasper Schmeichel is gone.
Huh? Go where?
Yeah, he's been he signed on a free transfer to the French club Nice because Nice offered him a 3-year contract. And it seems like, you tell me, man, you're based in Asia. What's going on with the owners of Leicester? Why are they on maximum budgets? Yeah, why are they budgeting so much?
Huh? I don't know. Schmeichel left leh.
Schmeichel has left Leicester. He has left
Wow.
Leicester. The
I
legend, the
really don't know.
hero,
Wow.
the
Schmeichel
legend
left
of
Leicester.
the hero of Leicester for 11 years. You know, won the Premier League and then won them the FA Cup
No,
as
no.
well.
He only
Well,
he quite young lah. He quite young. Why no
35.
long-term contract?
35, not the young.
Schmeichel 35 already.
Yeah.
He's so old already.
He's been around for a long time, yeah. You don't remember, man? Long time,
Long time already. Wow,
He's been around
35
for a long
already.
And Man City, then he went to Notts County, and then he was at Leeds, and come up to Leicester. I mean, so Nice were willing to offer him a 3-year contract. Then, you know, as a 35-year-old, you want that security, then you get it. And then on Leicester's side, it seems like Leicester like a little bit restructuring. But then you tell me, man,
The first team keeper is who?
we can talk about that for my draft. You can have a look at my draft later, and we can see what I've done for my keeper situation. Finally, for a roundup for the press conferences, so there was a press conference for Bournemouth. They'll be playing Aston Villa. So Scott Parker, manager of Bournemouth, has said that new signings Ryan Fredericks and Joe Rothwell will be missing the opener against Villa. So those of you who are planning on Villa assets, you know, maybe it's even extra reason to target Bournemouth. Fredericks picked up a calf injury, and then Rothwell, same as well. Apparently, both picked up knocks. So we'll see what happens there. But yeah, the season starting this weekend and a lot of injuries. So it's a whole thing that's happening. There's a press conference that's currently ongoing for Tottenham versus Southampton, so we'll keep an eye on that. But we'll get back to that after we talk about our drafts. So without further ado, let's have a look at our drafts. So first, we will look at my draft. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. What the hell? Okay, here I'll cut. I cut this thing not coming up.
Make me thinking of buying Coutinho now.
Okay, hold on. Okay, ready?
Is your draft?
All right. So here is my draft.
No,
Mushroom.
who is this guy face?
I don't know, man. I just saw a guy with a mushroom head, so I put him there.
What the fuck? I don't know. Why suddenly pop one guy out? I thought who's
My best friend. My best friend. Can you see it?
What time you copy his FPL team, you know?
No, this is from Amazon. I was like, okay, mushroom head potato, and then so this is what we have. This is my father, master mushroom head potato, and this is so as you can see in the goalkeeper position. I have two Leicester keepers. I have Iverson and I have Ward. And the reason why I have the Leicester keepers for now that probably changed but for now
How much is it?
Because both of them are 4 mil.
Both are first team keeper.
Both are first thing. So Brandon Rogers has come out and said that, you know, because of the Kasper Schmeichel situation, people ask him, so what are you going to do about the goalkeeper? He said Ward and Iverson will be competing for the starting spot for the goalkeeper spot at Leicester. So that's a bit of an unprecedented situation where if you want to go for it and save that 0.5, you know, if you have a 4.5 and a 4, if you really want to go for it, you can have an 8. 8.5 for 4.54. So you can have an 8 with 4 million goalkeepers. And in my case, I tried doing it just for fun, which means that I managed to get Reece James. Initially, I had Kyle Walker in my team, so now I have Reece James. And then I also have Ivan Perisic, and then I have Cancelo, Trent Alexander-Arnold in midfield. So it's a 4-4-2 In midfield,
How much do you have spare? Do you have any spare cash left?
I don't have any spare cash. This is 100 mil or to the maximum. Then in the middle, and you'll see why. In the middle I have Martinelli, 6 mil, and I also have Rashford 6.5. I have Salah, and then I have Diaz, and then up front I have Harry Kane and Gabriel Jesus. On the bench, as I mentioned previously, I have it will alternate depending on which Leicester keeper starts. It's automatic sub for me. And then I also have Andres Pereira, Nico Williams, and then Cameron Archer from Aston Villa for my 4.5.
Archer, not starter lah. Archer is just an enabler.
Enabler, but
well, I think if your Rashford can change Coutinho, also not bad.
Yeah, I know, but my Rashford 6.5, so that's there.
Yeah, so you're missing 0.5.
If I wanted Coutinho, it would be Rashford down to a 6 or Martinelli down to a 5.5, and then maybe Diaz down to, I don't know, something like that. And maybe move Diaz to Coutinho. So I'm not too sure about Coutinho, man. I'm really not too sure because, right, it really depends on what formation Gerrard plays. Because Gerrard has been experimenting. Because he was doing a 4-4-2 diamond. Last season, he did as well, Coutinho in the 10 position, and then he had Watkins and Ings up front. But then in preseason, he has been experimenting. So, for example, versus Man U, there was a preseason game. They were losing 2-0 because they were playing 4-4-2 diamond and they're very narrow, and then we were leading 2-0. And then second half, Gerrard changed to 4-3-3. And that's when Leon Bailey came on. And then he started on the wing. And then, he scored goals and assists and that kind of thing. And in the most recent friendly, I forgot which friendly was, they started with a 4-3-3. Bailey started the game. Although Coutinho also started, but Coutinho started on the left and then Bailey started on the right. They cut in, that kind of thing. So that's something to watch out for, Hard to say. But what thoughts do you have about my draft, Uncle Hokkien Mee?
No, quite good. You focus, your team quite balanced. Only your goalkeeper is the budget one. Then your defense, your mid, your striker all very strong.
Yeah, so I'm basically
very strong. You don't have one weak one. No.
The weak bench. But what are you gonna do?
Yeah, same lah. My one also weak bench, but your midfield more power than mine.
Because I went with the 2-4 million goalkeeper. I don't know whether I'll still do it or not lah. But but doing this is just like it means that I can have Martinelli instead of Pedro Neto. Although, considering Leeds' injury situation, I think having Pedro Neto is also not a bad thing at all. Leeds really were the rocks, yeah. It's the injury situation. It's very unfortunate but very serious.
But Leicester, your keeper is ready go for 2 point only.
2 point whatever lah. Then more money other place for more explosiveness.
Yeah, lor. True.
But
if I do the same as yours, I only I can save 1 more million. I can upgrade my striker or my.
Okay, we can go to your draft after this. But any other comments? But then so one last comment for my draft is that I'm basically booking in a transfer for second week when Spurs play Chelsea. I will move Kane to Haaland. Yes. And I'll probably move Haaland like on the right after he plays so that there's no price rise. Because Spurs play on Saturday and then City play on Sunday. So if after Kane plays, I book in the early transfer. Right?
No lah, wait lah. You don't kanchong first lah. You book in Sunday, he injured. I laugh at you. I tell you.
No price rise. This is what happens if you want to avoid price rises.
Yeah, but you wait. He play about 80 minutes, then you do the transfer lah.
That's true lah. I can do that too lah.
Before he play, you do. How you know he will injured or not?
What I'm trying to say is that you can do it on Sunday as well, like you said, in the 80th minute, and there will not be a price rise because Spurs are playing on a Saturday. So that will help a lot in that sense, in that case. Like this one. Any other comments?
Rashford law, I'm not comfortable. I see Rashford not good.
Rashford is really about having a Man United asset and just watching the prices go up. I'm pretty confident just because of the fan base, Man United, there's a lot of us out here. And like it is a gamble. It's definitely a gamble, but it's a 6.5 gamble, man. Like Sancho is a 7.5 gamble, but Rashford, he's a proven EPL player. If ETH can just get him back to playing normally, not even back to his best, just normally. We're talking about a 6.5.
Yeah, normal lah, 2 point.
No, I mean I'm not talking about 2 point normal as in like maybe like 6, get some 6.8 like assist or a goal, that kind of thing. Not a problem. Even last season he chipped in when he came on as a sub. That's there lah. For now, that's what I'm sticking with. But I'm also thinking about price rises in the future lah. His price will definitely zoom up. If he have any sort of form, his price will go up like that.
True.
So okay, shall we go to your draft?
Yep.
Okay, moving to Hokkien Mee's draft.
Wow, when I see your draft, I look at my draft, very depressed. When I see got Neto compared to your I see I got Neto, I'm very depressed. Yeah.
You always FOMO, yeah. Why you always FOMO? So much.
I know I'm very depressed when I see my team. But I forget my Haaland gonna change to Kane.
Kane, so you're gonna do that as well? You're gonna have Kane as well.
My Haaland confirm gonna change to Kane.
What's so depressing, man? Neto's playing Leeds. What's wrong with Leeds?
Don't know, just see.
Anyhow,
but
so
actually,
this is what means.
Wolf standard not bad lah. Their feature also quite good, no?
Okay, so let me just read out Hokkien Mee's draft pick here. So his final draft in his goalkeeping spot, he has Raya from Brentford, and then he has Cash from Aston Villa, Cancelo, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Perisic is a 4-4-2, and then in midfield he has Neto, Son Heung-min, Saka, Luis Diaz, and up front he has Haaland and Jesus, but he will have Kane instead. That's his plan. And on the bench, which we don't have on the screen here, he has Gazaniga from Fulham, Neco Williams, Andreas, and Taylor from this is a 4.5 enabler Taylor, I think, from Forest.
Yep. So, but Haaland will change to Kane.
So talk us through a draft. Tell us about it. So what's going on here? So
actually my cash is 30, but after that I feel 30 may start, may not start. Not worth it.
I mean, we just had the press conference, right? So Arteta said that.
Yeah, may start, may not start. So I rather have cash, man.
He didn't even say who is it that won't make it. He just said 3 out of 4.
Yeah. So that's why. That's why I put cash better, because Aston Villa the first two, let me see. First three fixtures.
I mean, especially the first two fixtures. The first
three also not bad.
Yeah, but I mean,
the third is versus Crystal, ma.
Yeah, Crystal Palace is tricky lah. It's not like the best lah.
Yeah lah, but not bad lah. I won't expect Crystal to trash him.
Yeah, but then the first two fixtures are great. So the first fixture.
Then I don't have my major gamble is I don't have Salah.
So yeah, so that's your big gamble. But yeah, back to Villa's fixtures. The first week they're away at Bournemouth, then second week home with Everton visiting. So that's very good fixtures. But yeah, so back to what you said. You are back to the no Salah draft. So last week you were saying, oh, maybe I got to go back to Salah. Now you're saying no Salah again. Tell us what's behind that thinking.
No, I just think I want to gamble on it because Salah is very expensive. If he never performed for the first 2 weeks, his price going to drop.
You think so?
I think his price going to drop 0.1, 0.2. So X is the most expensive player.
Yeah, rightly so. I mean, he has been FPL king for the last 2-3 seasons.
So a lot of people buy him, but may not be a lot of people sell him. But he never performed. Sure, got somebody who will sell him on lah.
Okay.
Imagine if I'm gambling lah, because first team Spurs very nice feature ma. So if
home Southampton, and also we have some news press conference since we're on the topic of Spurs versus Southampton. So Ralph Hasenhüttl has said that he's not entirely sure who's going to be the starting keeper.
Really?
Yeah, so it might be the new goalkeeper Gavin Bazunu. So
if
that happens, if that's gonna be your Premier League debut, and then you're gonna play against Son Heung-min, and I mean if you're Harry Kane and Son Heung-min, you're playing against a new keeper, that could be very nice for you.
Yeah, lost some more home game, so I'm I'm gambling on Son and Kane perform lah, the tag team lah. But if I have Kane, I will say I captain who ah.
Captain Kane or Captain Son Heung-min?
Maybe I'll captain Kane lah. Quite on form leh. Maybe
he's on penalties as well.
Yeah.
So in terms of injuries for Southampton, we don't have the Tottenham news yet, but in terms of injuries for Southampton, they will be without Nathan Tella and Theo Walcott, while Tino Livramento is still out long term. You know, he had a very bad injury. So those three players are out.
I'm gambling on don't have Salah, but maybe I see after the week versus Man United. Then I see how maybe I buy him in.
That's what week 3, right? Week 4.
Week 4, then I will buy him in.
Okay, we'll see. But what happens if there's a price rise for Salah? What happens if he's up to 13.2 or something by then? What are you gonna do?
He already 60% people have him already.
Maybe it might go from 60 to 70.
Let me see how many people have him. 60.6% people have him.
Yeah. What happens if he goes up to 70?
So I cursing him.
So walk us through why Cash over Dean? Why Matty Cash over Lucas Dean?
Both same price ma.
Yeah, same price. So what made you choose Cash instead of Dean?
Oh no, because I see the FPL population more people have Cash.
You are saying that this is your reason.
Really?
You have to give a proper reason like you don't. Well,
no, really. Following... That's my proper reason because I see more people.
Is he the highest? Is he the highest owned 5 million?
And I see last ranking last season Disney only got 83 points.
Sure, that because of injuries ma.
Yeah, but Cash got 147 points.
Yeah, because he was not as. But they're both fit now. So you tell me I mean, is it just
because... But Cash seem more zai, you know not? Then less injury prone.
Oh, so you are afraid of injury lah.
Injury plus I see last season he got more points. Okay, well, a lot like 147.
He is definitely the bigger goal scoring threat lah. Dean is the bigger assist threat lah. Because Dean also on set pieces, he takes free kicks and some corners as well, I think. So if you want to go,
a lot of different 147. You see Robertson also how much only? Robertson 186 only but the price 2 million different
Robertson was out injured for the beginning of the season as well so that was also very hard to compare
Somehow I don't want James. James also another injury the look very fit but the leg like never go have leg day never work for leg day.
You sure he don't have leg day? The guy looks like he got 3 trunks, man.
Yeah, but like useless one, the injured one play a bit injured already. Injured 2-3 weeks.
Okay, that was last season but it looks like Tuchel's gonna manage him.
Last season, previous season also injured a lot.
Yeah but Tuchel is now gonna manage him It looks like he knows how to manage him I mean,
manage him means suck him or what lo?
But I'd rather have James than Chilwell because another news roundup is that Chelsea are in for Cucurella from Brighton. So it looks like they're more worried about Chilwell than James.
Cucurella, the Man City also want to buy ma.
Yeah, but the latest news is that Chelsea are closer to the signature because Man City has not come in with a new bid because Brighton rejected that.
I don't know if they buy his to first team starter or what. I'm not comfortable with Chelsea. Chelsea rotation very irritating one already.
I'm not too worried about James because it's either he plays right wing back or he plays right centre back. Like whatever. Especially now, then I'm fine or whatever. And I've even if he plays right centre back, less explosive, but that's fine.
Yeah, but I will choose Cash because Aston Villa the first 4 games quite good.
Okay, Cash. Okay.
Quite not bad.
It's a legitimate reason to choose Cash over Dean, because you feel Dean might be injury prone, etc.
Yeah, Dean is younger, right? Dean younger lah.
I think they're about the same age. But the big difference in terms of the playing is that Cash has more goal scoring threat, and then Dean is the bigger assist threat. That's there. They're same price, 5 mil. So that's there. I was just wondering why you went with that. So and Perisic. What about Perisic? Are you confident that he's going to be playing every game?
Yeah, I confident I think buy him is really because he going to play right back, right, or left back? Left back, right?
Left back and cutting in, left back and coming in.
Yeah,
I'm
he's going to play left back because Conte is fed up with the Rodrigo.
Who? Regulon. He's selling Regulon.
Regulon. He's fed up with Regulon. Then no have a left.
It's gonna be between Sessegnon and Perisic. But one thing you're not afraid of, I'm just taking a gamble as well, is that it's quite clear that Conte is gonna make a lot of subs for the wing backs. Whether it will be a 60-minute thing, I mean, this is my big prediction I was telling you for this season. There will be a lot of one-pointers because managers are gonna sub people out before the 60-minute mark.
No lah, I think maybe 62, 65 then they sub. Enough rest.
I'm telling you, man, there's gonna be 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59 minute subs. It's gonna be very frustrating.
Must see lah. If the match is very tight, they won't sub so early one. They won't want to make.
But what I'm saying, because of the new 5-sub rule.
Yeah, unless they are changing or they're winning comfortably, if not, they still won't so early lah. Normally 60, because you see a lot. This
is my prediction. I'm telling you, this is my prediction for this season Especially after seeing Charity Shield, we had 3 subs that were like 57, 58, and 59. That was fucking hilarious.
I think they also don't really treat the Shield like anything lah. Just for fun.
Of course, they don't care lah. They don't care about FPL lah. Why would they care about FPL?
No, not FPL. I mean, they don't treat Community Shield also not so serious. Not like last time, Man United versus Arsenal. What they treat the Shield is serious one. No, first game must win one. No,
it's a glorified friendly lah. That's there lah. There's no question.
Now it's like a bit relax one lah. So my big gamble. But Saka is I must have. I don't know. I see pre-season with Jesus. Like Kane and Song. Like it's like 2 partner must have ones. Yeah.
Double the double units. Double units.
Yeah. So if I told on Spurs and Arsenal, then I a bit GG for the start of the season already.
But Arsenal really has very good fixtures. Even the first fixture, like we're saying, like Palace, because of their pre-season preparation.
I'm thinking of no one Luis Diaz.
I'm with you, man. I'm with you. I was going back
because,
and forth.
No, but you got Salah is okay. But I don't have Salah. I don't have Luis Diaz. I also scared.
But the thing is, right? If you don't have Diaz, then you have to have Robertson. It's one or the other.
No lah. If I don't have Diaz, I choose other mid lah. 8 million. I can choose a lot of mid.
No, but the thing is, like, you don't have Salah, then you have that big Liverpool hole. Then how are you gonna fill that Liverpool hole? Because they're gonna, that Liverpool and Man City are just gonna go at it. So you miss the Salah points, at least you get points from somewhere else, right? And everybody's gonna have TA as well. So it's either Robertson or Diaz. But now you have Diaz. I mean, you don't even have Robertson now, so there's a bit of a hole still.
Hope my gamble pay off, lor.
It's a big gamble. I mean, I was also flip-flopping between Saka and Diaz. Do I want Saka? Do I want Diaz? I'm not too sure. But here you have both.
Actually, I recommend you. You got Salah.
Yeah.
You should go for your Diaz should go for Saka. I forget.
That's where I was flip-flopping. Do I go Saka? Do I go Diaz? Do I go Saka? Do I go Diaz?
Actually, you go Saka. You break the egg. Why you put all your basket in one egg?
I'm telling you, man. Liverpool and City, man. I mean, it's like City, especially very, very good fixtures. So that's there.
Then your Martini can change to other people.
Martinelli, that's true lah. I mean, that's why I went with Diaz. I was like, I have Martinelli. Then I'll have.
Your Martinelli change to other people. Your Diaz change to Saka. You remain.
So are you suggesting I go down to Neto as well? So tell us about Neto. Are you gonna
got a lot of people?
Are you gonna stay with Neto? I mean, like, Tell us about your choice, your Pedro Neto choice.
Neto is I got no choice lah. I bo pian lah.
Your choice is no choice.
6 million. Let me see who you can change to.
6 million is Martinelli and Bruno G. These are the 2 big choices for 6 mil.
Wait.
Or Jesse Lingard. These are the 3 big choices.
Don't choose the jialat one lah. Wait first lah. Wait a few matches, see how he play first lah.
You ask me who are the choices at 6 mil. I'm telling you who the choices are lah.
I'm seeing ma. Wow, like really not much But your Diaz and Saka both 8 mil, man. 8 mil.
Yeah, both 8 mil. You have both of them in your team. What are you asking me?
Yeah, 6 mil. Ayo, 6 mil really don't have.
Unless I go down to
Aiyo.
5.5, and the best 5.5 is probably Pedro Neto.
Go for. Eh? You don't have Arsenal keeper, you can have Saka and Martinelli together.
Yeah lah, that's there lah. I thought about that too lah.
Well,
I did think about that lah. But then that's
Correct.
like, then I'm really like, when then you're talking about all eggs in the basket, then it's all eggs in the Arsenal basket instead of all eggs in the Liverpool basket. You know, it's like between the two different baskets. You know, that's the thing. So for now,
you
I'm
can
going
choose
with
Aston Villa also lah. Your Bailey also not bad.
Bailey. Go down all the way to Bailey. I mean, Bailey is really like that. It really is a gamble. Like,
But Bailey is not starter, right?
don't know. Like I said, we don't know what formation.
Don't
Because
know, yeah lor.
if Gerrard goes with the diamond, right, then Bailey won't start.
Yeah
But
lor.
if Gerrard goes with 4-3-3, then Bailey will start. So we
But
don't know.
Saka is must have, not like DS.
You think so? This is
Really,
this is
Saka is
the this
must
is the
have,
prediction from Uncle Hokkien Me that
You
Saka
compare
is the
Saka the importantness
yeah.
to Arsenal and DS the importantness to Liverpool.
The importantness. This is true. Saka is the talisman lah. There's no doubt.
It's the one and everything want to go through him, assist, score. But DS is not. DS is he will assist, he may score, but it's not go through him a lot one. It's left, right, mostly go through Salah one ma.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, but everything Arsenal mostly go through Saka one. No.
This is true lah. He is the talisman of the team lah. He until like last season, which game was it? Towards the end, the fella walane Peng San he play until. This Arteta played him right wing, then in the middle, then became wing back. Walane, he really.
My team now at Salah is because I put like that lah. I actually want to gamble on the team value lah. I want to save on the team value lah. I got 0.5 cash left no on this.
Oh, you have 0.5 in the bank.
Yeah, I got 0.5.
Oh, then okay lah.
If anything I can sell away Son. Then I sell away DS. Then I buy Salah. Then I choose a 7 million. I put 7 million midfield also enough money.
Okay.
I can choose a 7.5.
Who would you go for a 7 million mid? Go Coutinho.
Let me
all
see.
All in on Villa.
No, no lah. I don't have Villa player. Maybe I buy Coutinho.
Yeah, that's why I just asked you.
Maybe I can buy Greenish. Correct.
Gamble on Grealish.
Even I go for Rashford also can.
How about okay? Yeah, that's true.
Correct. I got a lot of choice one. But I will buy on the 4th week lah. I will endure the first 3 weeks. Endure. Salah leg break
Don't be a bastard lah.
No lah, kidding lah. But I feel he first cannot last 2 seasons he first match on form cannot say anything
Somewhat away to Fulham defense not very good lah. Even their own fans.
I scared.
Even their own fans say yeah, quite jialat our defense.
I also scared. Maybe I go back to Salah again, huh?
Ayo, flip flop like Max, yeah, you dead fish, yeah.
Must flip lah. Maybe I go to Salah. Then my DS I change. Then I don't have Son, but I got Kane lah.
Top 30 minutes, then again flip back to Salah. Walao.
You say until I a bit scared, no.
But Fulham just signed Bernard Leno, confirmed already buy from Arsenal. So they have a solid keeper now. So that's there.
First team,
Yeah, Bernard Leno, he's gonna be the first team keeper for sure.
But go for Raya first lah. See how lah. Maybe I follow you like versus Leicester by the 2-4 million.
Don't always follow me, irritating.
Follow you lah. We die together or survive together, ma.
Fuck off, walao.
Alright now. Then I follow you. See, then I got Salah with you, but I got Saka. You don't have. Wow, sweet liao. Then your defense is James. My one is Cash. Correct now.
So Fulham manager to scare you more.
Yeah. Wait.
Let me scare you more. So
I tell you, no.
See me.
Very high chance. This is 3.0. Maybe tomorrow I got a 4.0 already.
See me. What 4.0?
Because I suddenly think of I do a very foolish thing.
What?
If my Haaland is Kane ma. I just never changed it yet ma.
Yeah.
Then I all in on Spur.
Okay.
Then second week I may die cock stand.
Okay.
Because versus Chelsea, I may die cock stand.
Yeah, and then
So I rather have Salah ma. Then I got Kane and Perisic. I won't die cock stand ma.
you very teruk lah. Walao eh. 1 minute Salah, 1 minute Salah. The reason why you have Son and Haaland is so that you can exchange the captaincy.
But
Because
I second week cannot ma.
What mean you cannot?
Week 2 they versus Chelsea eh.
Spurs then you exchange the captaincy, Haaland captain versus Bournemouth that is the Spurs Man City Haaland Son if
Yeah
you
lah,
go
correct lah,
the way
also can lah.
But just to scare you more about Salah lah, Marco Silva has said, we as a squad are not ready. The players are ready, but as a squad they're not ready because they only have 16 players, senior players in their squad.
Yeah, I don't say like that. Then in the end draw.
You think Fulham will draw with Liverpool? I think very hard, yeah. Very hard.
Last season, who think Brentford will 2-2 with Liverpool?
That is true. Like, out of the 3 promoted teams, Fulham, I think, has the highest chance for being like Brentford style, really going for it and all these. I think they have the highest chance of that.
The ball is round.
Because they have the players for it. Like the Mitrovic and Wilson combination is, I mean, like Harry Wilson last season in the championship, right? He had 19 assists, 19. And then Mitrovic had 44 goals. So no jokes, yeah, these two really, no joke. I mean, obviously it's championship, so if you adjust to EPL, then maybe, if they end up with 15 goals and 8 assists, that's still great lah. But still, of the 3 promoted teams, they are the most.
My concern is other than perform, I'm most concerned also this team. The value I thinking calculated my value won't go down so much lah. My team value won't drop lah. Won't drop so much.
No lah, because both of us are going with quite template teams lah. It's one thing if you go with random teams, then the value will be very haywire lah. But because both of us are quite template teams, these are highly owned players, etc., etc.
Yeah,
you just follow the trend and all these things.
It's just either one. People don't have Son, they have Salah. They can't have Son and Salah together one.
Can but you make sacrifice.
But their striker cannot have any good one.
No Jesus.
Yeah, and no Haaland, no Kane, no.
Yeah.
We go for
I've seen some people try with the 3-star player, the 3-man draft, but really
then the rest quite thorough, right? The player.
Yeah, very thorough.
Then you must have the team value may drop a lot one.
You must have 2 4.5 mid. You must have Andres Pereira and Josh Da Silva from Brentford. But you want to have 2 4.5 mid. Very difficult.
Yeah, striker also your low team striker first team all 6-7 million one.
Yeah.
Very hard. So I rather break even lah. I don't have Salah I feel also okay one.
So what is the conclusion? Salah or no Salah for you?
Let me see today I dream of what.
Okay.
I really don't know, but I really maybe bang in on really full Spurs trash Southampton lah. First game 5-0 lah.
5-0.
5-0 lah. Son score 2, Kane score 2, Perisic score 1 lah. Alright, bang on it lah.
Okay lah.
Bang on it. Salah 0 goal, maximum 1 assist. Then maybe Darwin score lor. 2-0 lor.
Okay, before we sign off, I'm just gonna check the press conference if we have any news from Conte, because this will be very important for. Let's see. Anything from Conte?
Anything?
Let's see.
Budget player choose from Aston Villa, not bad. Really, their team quite good. The feature quite good. Unless they own self.
Nothing. I don't see anything. So anyhow, so that's there. Thank you very much, everybody, for listening to our final drafts and a roundup before the season starts. 2 more days to go. Very exciting. I know tomorrow is the deadline already. Less than almost about 24 hours.
No lah, Saturday for me it's Thursday now. Midnight. Why got 24 hours? 48 hours lah.
No, it's 24 hours. About 24 hours.
You Friday now, meh? Your date now is Friday, meh?
No, I'm now Thursday, but the deadline is in 24 hours.
Oh, it's 3 a.m. or Saturday 3 a.m.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
about 24 hours. It's about 24 hours.
Yeah. Not bad, not bad. 3 a.m. That's 7:30. Whoo yo.
Okay, yeah, about approximately 24 hours to go before the new FPL season starts officially. All the best, everybody. All the best to you, Uncle Hokkien Mee. This is Mushroom Head Potato signing off.
Take care. Good luck.
Good luck. Good luck. Bye bye.
Bye.